Okay, so this is a video part 2 for how to create a simple animation rig. Okay, so first thing I need to make my object. I'm going to make a polygon cylinder. I'm going to go over here, poly modeling. It's good to be on the modeling toolkit right now, modeling menu. Poly modeling shelf, create a cylinder. Alright, so I'm going to color it in red and do that. Next, I'm going to raise it above the grid line. Press W, raise it above. And that's specifically at translate Y at 1. Okay. And there's multiple reasons why I need it to be above the grid line. I described this at the beginning of the semester and how important this is. Right? Okay, so we did that. And I explained why. Give it a name. And whatever name it is, I don't know, I'm gonna name it my asset. But you give whatever name it is. Okay. So we're just following procedures. Then I need to freeze his transformations because I have data in here. Right? So you select it, modify, freeze transformations. See how I clear out the translate Y? That's to prevent double transformations, which I've also described before. It basically means it's going to double up the movement. If you have things like parenting and constraints, whatever data is in here is going to add to it, and which is not good. Okay, so we froze the transformations. And then we're going to go under its inputs. So select it, my asset, your channel box in here, right? Inputs, polycylinder 1. I've talked about what this is, your inputs. And okay, subdivision axes right here, set it to 16. So basically I gave it less surface planes because I don't need all those planes, right? And because it's also kind of a marshmallow shaped soft. Okay, subdivision height at 10. So that added all of these lines. And that's to add, allow for more bending and to morph the body. If you, like I mentioned, if you think of it as an accordion can bend because of those lines, and that's kind of like the analogy. So division heights to 10, which goes all of that. So division caps, the top cap, set it to 5. And the reason why is that, again, to allow for further morphing of the shape. And also when I press 3, it has a nice shape now. And okay, let me just do that, color, and boom, good. Alright, we're good. And for this particular shape, it's lucky. It's a lucky situation because the UVs are going to be clean, right? I can just leave it as is. We're good to go. That's just want to mention that. Let me just undo that. I just press this guy to uncheck this, so I don't want to see the outline. So I just want to showcase that. It's not even a showcase, but whatever. Alright, now for the lattice. We're going to make a lattice. And what is a lattice? Well, I want to have something to be able to manipulate the shape, right? So I have it selected, right? And I'm gonna, just in case, I'm also gonna delete the history. Edit, delete by type, history. So I clear out my inputs. And you do not want to delete history after this point, right? Only up to here. Okay. I'll write down. Good. All right. So we're on point. Okay, good. Now I'm going to give it a lattice, and I will show what a lattice is and its use case. And the lattice is especially useful for example, another student needs to make a trampoline. So this will be very useful. All right. So lattice. We need to change the menu set to animation. Okay, because we need a different set of menus and options and tools. Okay. So I'm gonna go under, one second. So before I go up here, make sure you select your object. All right, you select it in object mode. Make sure it's in green. Okay. Then you should make sure that everything is set to animation menu. You go to deform. Deform. You're gonna look down and you're gonna find lattice right here. You're gonna choose this one, lattice. It's option box. Just make sure you reset it. Okay, edit, reset to default, and then you create. So it makes this odd looking thing. It looks like another polygon shell or cage, but it's not. And it also made this, your lattice base and your FFD1 lattice. Okay, so made two different things, or they look very similar, right? And this may confuse you, like, what is all this stuff? Well, this is a cage that will help to manipulate your mesh. So first things first is you're gonna want to select the FFD1 lattice, okay? And like I showed here, S, T, and U divisions set to 2, 2, and 2. These are the divisions. Basically, we don't need these middle divisions at all. And I'll show you why. So that will be under T, set to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to set it to 2. It's just top and bottom, which is 2. Alright, so that's set. So what the hell did we just do? Right? You select it, right click on it, lattice point. Right? Again, you select it, right click on it, lattice point. When you grab it, watch what happens. See? You can do that. Right? Press E as in Edward, you can twist it. And I'm going to do Alt 5 for wireframe unshaded so you can see it. And you can also rotate it, and you can also move it. You can also scale it. So that's what the lattice is. Alright, so that's the lattice. And let's just call it a day for this specific tutorial. Yeah. And then next I'm gonna move on to the next portion. So that's what, 9 minutes and 30 seconds, 10 minutes. Yeah. And we're done.